Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. Just your old pal Noah Mitchell here from Zenoscope Entertainment, hoping you are having the happiest Tuesday that you ever did have. And ladies and gentlemen, it is actually the first Tuesday of the month of September, if you can believe it, guys. 2025 is barreling towards us at the end of the year. It's almost 2026. I can hardly believe it. I don't know if it's moving fast for everybody else, but cling to the remainder of the summer while you can, because fall and winter are right around the corner. But enough about me musing on the seasons, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a very special day because it is time for our retailer live stream. I see Frank is excited. I see Steven's here. I see Gary is also here as well. And as everybody files in, ready for the show, I just want to let everybody know, I say it every episode, and I'll continue to say it because it bears repeating. Comic book stores, these local brick and mortar locations, they are the lifeblood of the comic book industry. We as a publisher, as well as all of us as a combined industry, would not be where we are today without the continued love and support of these physical mom and pop local stores. So we started this stream as a way to give back to that community, to give back to those who have supported us. So as a friendly reminder, 50% of the proceeds from today's sales segment will be going directly back to the store that we are featuring on today's stream. And that store is Silver Moon up in spooky Salem, Massachusetts. I'm very excited to talk to them about that. So without further ado, Leslie, Chris, if you guys are ready, I'm going to bop you on.
We're ready.
We're ready.
All right, fantastic. And speaking of spooky Salem, you guys are decked out. You got the Jason Voorhees. You got a little bit of the Boo Berry going on. That's definitely Salem.
That's us all year round.
I was going to say, so that's fantastic. I mean, do you get a lot of, tourists being in Salem, Massachusetts that might be there for, spooky season, Halloween, and kind of drift in and find your comic shop?
A lot, because the parking garage is one of the parking garages is directly above us. So once they come down in the elevator, we're right outside the elevator. So it helps.
Gotcha. Because, I was looking at Google Maps, and it looks like you guys are very close to what I assume is like the main witch museum up in Salem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Downtown. Yep.
About
right
3 blocks from it.
Wow. That's awesome. Now, do you notice too that come September and October, we start getting a lot more, business, almost like more foot traffic?
It's like our convention season.
Nice. Awesome. Well, I'm very interested to take a look of the inside of the store. If you guys wouldn't mind giving us a bit of a tour, I think I'd be very interested to see what you guys got.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Well,
so I'll give you the floor here.
We're going to start with one of our most favorite walls.
All right. And I'm seeing, I can definitely see why.
This is Elias Chadidis. He's like family with us. And a lot of his books that he might not have time to sell, he actually brings to us to sell for him, which we just love him to get death. We became family, about 10 years ago.
And that is so cool because for us, and I've only been with Zenoscope for maybe 4 years or so now, but from my understanding, Elias, very similar. Zenoscope kind of like adopted him, brought him over, brought him into this kind of surrogate family. And it's so cool that it's like, all right, now we're meeting his, the Elias in-laws, from up in Massachusetts.
Yeah, he's only about a little over an hour away from us. So we get to see him a lot during the year.
And so you were telling me too, kind of a little bit before the stream started, about how you folks first met 10 years ago and how he kind of became connected with this store.
Yeah, we had just started using Facebook. We never had personal or anything. We've only had the store. So one day a picture popped up on my Facebook, and I'm an Ursula Ariel fan. I said, "Oh my God, I never liked Ursula until now." I have a print. Can you see it?
Yeah, right above the werewolf or the somebody looking comfortable reading a comic book.
I'm short compared to him, so he's going to have to hold it up.
Oh, and signed too. That's so cool.
I probably have collected almost every single one of his prints he has done, and he has to sign all of them.
Nice.
So after getting, we'll start walking. After getting the seeing that and saying I never liked Ursula to now, all of a sudden a message pops up. And I'm helping a customer at the register that is actually buying a pinup book. And I'm talking to him about how great this guy is. We've been collecting all of his covers forever. And when I sat down and looked at the message, I said, I'm going to check and make sure it's, someone I can add to our page. I clicked on it and there sat the pinup book I had just sold. I could not believe how that worked. And I told him, I said, you're not going to believe this. And he had said he wanted to come to the store sometime. The following October, he come to the store and he's been coming every year.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we just love him to death. He's just like huge to us.
Yeah, that is, and I was saying it just a little bit at the beginning of the stream about how cool and important brick and mortar comic book shops are, and that's a perfect example right there. Is just creating this network between creatives and customers, readers, distributors, all these people just kind of finding each other, out there in the ether and locking onto one another. That's just so cool to hear.
Yeah, the city will charge people $175 for a table to set up in Salem. We take all of our local artists, people that want to come. Even we've had a lot of actors here, horror actors, of course, here, and we've never taken a dime. We let them keep all of their money. We promote them, and that way we're not taking from them. They're giving to us because every time they share that they're going to be here, our name is getting out further.
That's awesome. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of horror, I'm definitely seeing some horror stuff at the top there. A little trick or treat on the far side.
That Chris had handmade for me by a
No
lady because
way.
he is my absolute favorite.
You
And
said you
all
got
of
that
that,
handmade?
yeah, a lady handmade Sam for me.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, she did it. Well, she did that one. She did, let me see, Samara. And then up behind the clowns, we have a Pennywise that is over 7 foot tall.
Oh my gosh.
We had him standing up taller, but his head was going through. So she made him the body out of PVC, so was able to knock some of the leg off so he wouldn't be sticking up.
Adjustable, the adjustable
Yes.
Pennywise.
And of course, Godzilla kind of falls in the horror section.
Oh, absolutely.
We're also huge Godzilla fans, so we have a huge Godzilla following.
I mean, this has been a huge year for Godzilla in comic books too. I mean, he's just been in everything.
We can't keep him in stock.
And that's a good problem.
Yeah. I accidentally, when we were switching companies with everything that was going on, they showed up and I went, oh my God, I must have double ordered 80 something copies of, what was it? Godzilla versus Thor. We had very few left the next day. I was like, oh, thank you, God.
Yes. Otherwise, guess what everybody's getting for Christmas? Guess what everybody's getting in their Halloween bag?
And see, we are, like I said, we're huge horror fans. So
yeah, I love that display case.
Yeah, we have horror all through here. We have our Avengers.
Wow.
So because we have this account with Sideshow. And then we actually have some of the Hawthorne Village Universal Monster pieces in store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of huge, the horror. And of course, Disney never falls out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I tell everybody, if you walk into a comic book store, you'll know what the owners are into because you'll see most of that when you come in.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say I'm seeing a little bit y'all like Iron Maiden for sure.
Case in point, Metal Music, Godzilla. And then, of course, our window as we go out. We're inside the mall, but as you can see, it's horror galore.
Oh, I loved all the masks up top too.
Yep. Now, if they could get us the rest of the stuff, hopefully by Halloween, we'll be making it, we'll be going good.
Yeah.
We also, this is our new week wall. We also have artists that does prints for a lot of the music and the horror guys. And this is our new week wall that when the comics come out, you'll see that the new week. And of course, you
Nice.
see, we just got in the Salem's Daughter. Everybody asked us, do you have any comics on Salem?
There you
Ah,
go. You know what?
Salem's Daughter. Especially for the girls, because they really like it, believe it or not.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you're in Salem. You're in the place where all this, stuff happened. In insane real life horror.
Exactly. And of course, unfortunately, we do have to stick this label because the younger generation comes in, and because the beautiful, sexy covers, they seem to think that's inside. One will pick it up, another one's grabbing it out of their hands, another one's grabbing and ripping the books. So we have to put adult, you have to be 18 to pick up those. It's like-
Mature readers only.
yeah. So that's something too. And we laugh because when we get books from Elias, I want the regular cover, and he says, "Where's the other one?" He likes the naughty covers.
You got a little bit of something for everybody.
Exactly. And it's funny because when Elias shows me, I'm going, okay, that's mine. Where's his? You can tell by his face.
Thank you.
He's like, thank you. Hey, as you can tell, I'm the talker.
And I'm not.
Look, the two of you guys is like the perfect combination.
We're yin and yang, where what I do, he doesn't like to do, and what he does, physically, I can't, so it works really good.
The dream team. Now, how long have you guys been? Have you always been at this specific location that you're at now?
For 11 years.
Wow. Oh, and that's beautiful too.
Take a guess who it is.
If I had to gander.
Now, that's not Wednesday.
Right. It's the cosplay, the Elias.
She has a foot, not a hand. So it's Thursday, not Wednesday.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that good? He has one too that actually has the hand. So
I love the surprise Stay Puft marshmallow head that's
he's
hanging up in the little background there.
He actually won't stay on one of the pegs. He falls off on people. So we had to put him on a shelf. It's crazy. The wall, because we have a parking garage before, the walls like to kind of shake a little
I didn't even
bit.
think about that.
Yeah. This is one of our local artists. Of course, we'll miss him forever. He was in our store a year before he passed away. The voice of all of the Gremlins from the new batch. What was his name?
Personal, my favorite Gremlins movie.
I love Gremlins. I collect Gremlins too. Even though it's not a true horror movie, it's a Christmas movie, they say, but it's not really. And then, you can't have horror just on some of it. You have to have it around the store.
Yeah.
All different stuff. And one of Chris's, one of Chris's favorite pieces.
Oh, wow.
Anthony Michael Hall signed it. All of the horror guys hate The Evil Dies Tonight from the movies. They screamed it. He didn't mind it, so he went and he had him actually take and put it on. Here's we're running out because the tours had started a month ago. So some of what I've got left that I have to fill in on my Grimm's fairy tales. Of course,
I love the Kiss stuff too.
Yes, everything you can possibly think of. And then we keep like all the kids' stuff on the lower two shelves where they can reach. And then, some stuff that's adult has to approve for the kids. And of course, all of our Godzilla comics, the Godzilla case. This section from here and back there are actually all local guys and guys we've met at the convention that now come to the store. They take a look, they can come in and set their stuff up. And we're actually really good. We do a 70-30 split. They want to sell them to us 50. No, we'll consign them. You'll get 70. We'll take 30.
Nice.
So
And
we try to help them out. We keep telling the artists, if we don't have you, we're going to be back to novels in our lives.
And I got to tell you, it sounds just from this brief conversation how active you guys are in helping to build and, cater that community. Because you were saying earlier about having these horror folks come down and not charging them for the tables. You're talking about supporting the local artists and the local creatives. And then you're talking about Elias coming down, as like an annual Elias, fest. So
Our,
it's just
our favorite time of year because he ends up drawing so many covers. Usually he has to take our cover home because he won't be able to do it in the store.
He's the nicest. He's the nicest human being too.
Yes.
He really is.
Yes, right. And it's so we and I know Jason will probably say this a lot too on the stream himself. Yeah. We've said it before. But no, he is the most humble guy. So many of our artists are the most humble, and they're coming and they're, we'll have events and they'll be thanking us and we'll be like, why the hell are you thanking us? Like, you are the one that's doing all of this for us and for the fans. And you are going, out on a leg to do all this stuff for us, going the extra mile. It's like, we should be showing you as much gratitude, like more than you're showing us.
The nice thing too, is he refuses to put a price on his autograph. He says they support me by buying my books, and I'm not going to make them pay to get the autograph. That's how they're supporting me, and I get more work.
That is so cool. I love to hear it.
Yes. And and I'm sure everybody that's gone to conventions knows how much for your autograph?
Oh yeah. As soon as some of those bigger guys realize, like, okay, folks can make money off of my signature, I want a little piece of that too,
Yeah.
So I do admire that Elias's stance.
Yes, but, we just love him to death, and he does amazing covers. And if anybody's ever looking, we do have a lot of Elias covers. We'll be more than glad to take you pictures and send to him, so that way you can just contact us and buy it. And we don't charge, this is shipping. We charge exact shipping is what it costs. You pay.
So I wanted to ask, what is probably the best way for folks, that might not be in the area to get in touch with you guys or to, take a look at some of your collections?
Okay, well, they can either go through Facebook and contact us at Silver Moon Comics. We have a page and a people page, where the people page gets me the messages immediately. When I'm on my computer, it flashes across the top of my screen. You can also contact Chris, that handles the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can either email us at silvermooncomics@yahoo.com. You can also give us a call at 978-594-8641. We'll be happy to answer all your questions and assist you the way we can.
Awesome.
The way we expect someone to assist us, should I say.
Oh, that's awesome. And I hope you can read some of the comments too. Gary saying, I think this is my favorite virtual retailer visit. So
thank you.
Well, guys,
we love what we do. So,
I can tell for sure. And that, passion, I think, gets picked up by everybody. You get out what you put into it. And I can tell you guys put a lot into it.
That's what a lot of people tell us, that when they go to a lot of stores, they don't get the information that we can give them. And it's because, you're coming into our world. We want you to know our world.
Yeah. So you guys have this, you were saying that Elias comes down every October. Do you guys have any like events or upcoming, store functions that you guys would like to advertise to anybody that might be in the area or be considering taking a trip to Massachusetts?
Well, the guys right now are all starting to contact us. We start posting them on Facebook and Instagram. Right now, I know I'm confirmed for 2 for October 15th. They reach out early. We have, I'm so bad remembering names. Butch Patrick from the Munsters.
Wow.
He's been here several times. He loves our store. He keeps coming back. But then first time, and he doesn't make many appearances, is Michael Myers, the Shape from
Halloween Resurrection.
Wow.
They're all Halloween to me. They're going to be here on a Friday on October 15th doing a signing.
Okay, awesome. So folks, October 15th sounds like the place to be.
Yeah, we get a lot of them. So
we should have Elias. Right now he's visiting family, but we should have him back either the 2nd or 3rd week of October on a Saturday.
3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
3rd or 4th.
3rd or 4th.
He used to like 4th, but it gets really, really crowded the weekend of the October, the Halloween's around. So the last couple of years, he goes, I don't want that weekend. It's too crowded.
I can understand for sure.
Well, when they take a break and they go walk around, you can't get around. So that's why he chooses another weekend so he can visit Salem at the same time.
Yeah, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more walking room. I totally get
Right.
that.
Yep. And then get his visit in before we go out to dinner with him.
Oh, how cute.
We have a lot of local artists too in October on the weekends that set up in the store. So
Yeah, and I do posters of each one of them, and it shows each one of them's artwork, so that way you can see. You might like them. Come in. A lot of them draw. We have them coming, not just extremely local, but New England local. Where does Gary live?
Connecticut.
He lives in Connecticut, and he comes all the way up here to our store. And then we have one in Pennsylvania. We happen to run in. He's called Pyro Painter. I'll show you. He takes pictures of fire, and it's like us looking into the clouds. You see something, he sees stuff in the fire,
Oh, I love that.
and then he creates it. I can't see.
Come over here.
Yeah, let me go over there. He can just reach up. He's taller than me. Not much, but his body stretches still. My age is catching up with me. You got to look to make sure.
Okay, so that's the
Pyro
Halloween. I
painter.
love that.
Yeah. And it's all manipulated fire.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great idea.
Yep. So, we have a whole bunch of different types. So we always try to provide pictures on the posters so they can go, oh, I got to go that weekend.
Nice.
So, yeah, we try to help everybody. We don't take any of their money. We do what we do because we love it. And if it's not for the artist, we're not going to have future comic book artists. So
Well said. And I did throw your social media up there. So folks, if you're watching, do check out Facebook, Instagram, and then I believe it's silvermooncomics.com, correct?
correct.
At yahoo.com.
No, our
yeah.
webpage.
Yep.
But then
He's
email
going,
too.
no webpage.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time
Thank
to
you.
talk
Thank
to us.
you.
No, really, again, thank you from us, because what a fantastic story. Like I said, I love talking to you folks and hearing the story and hearing what you're doing for the community. So we're going to bop over to the sales summit and see what we can do for you folks. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you. Maybe we can get in touch with some of these guys that's watching
And thank
today.
you for your viewers too. Thank you.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
of
you for
course.
watching us.
Thank you, folks. We'll talk to you later.
All right,
Okay,
bye-bye.
thanks.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so that was Leslie and Chris up at Silver Moon in Salem, Massachusetts. Guys, definitely go check them out, especially if you were thinking about taking a little spooky, road trip come October, see some of those beautiful autumnal falling leaves, go to New England. I cannot recommend enough stopping by Silver Moon. What a fantastic store. And I just, again, love how involved they are with their community, both just local and comic book oriented. So thank you so much, Leslie. Thank you so much, Chris. And Jason, if you are ready over there, sir, I'll bop it over to you.
I'm ready, sir. All right, so test. Can you hear me okay? Mic is good? All right, excellent, sir. Like Noah mentioned, what a fantastic shop. Love the fact that they're so involved with the community. Love the fact that they are Leslie once said to me before, she's like a mom or a second mom to Elias Chadzudis, who we absolutely love dearly. I call Elias my Greek brother from another mother. Turns out that happens to be Leslie, who's my Greek mother from another brother, or my Greek mother from my other brother. How does that work? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that sounds
I don't know
right.
I don't know. That sounds right. All right, let's go with that. Anyway, huge thanks to Chris and Leslie for showing us the shop. Huge thanks to Chris and Leslie for all the things that they do. Always enjoy talking to her on the phone. Again, can't thank them enough. All right, without further ado, let's rock out some books. Let's see if we can make them some money. Let's rock and roll. So our first new release is Oz, Tablet of Destinies. So first and foremost, just want to kind of point out the covers, and then we'll get a little bit into the story. So Oz, Tablet of Destinies actually has 5 covers, people. 5 covers. They're $5.99 each. You can get these signed by Joe. Joe is contributed on story. The writer happens to be David Wall, too, as well. If you're bringing these or buying these at the VIP event, you'll be able to get them signed by Joe and David Wall, too, as well, who'll be there. That happens next week. We'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. But for right now, let's sell some books. So again, Oz Tablet of Destinies. The cover A is Igor Vitorino. Big fan, big fan. Cover B is Jordi Tarragona. Cover C is Guillermo Fajardo. Cover C is Josh Burns. And then cover E, which happens to be my favorite, is Ivan Tao. I love Ivan Tao. I'm a big, gigantic, huge fan of Ivan Tao. So to get a little bit of the story, for those of you that have never read anything Oz before, our version of Oz is a little bit more dark, a little bit more twisted. This is not Dorothy skipping on down the yellow brick road trying to find heart and courage and so on and so forth for the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion and so forth. She is what we would call a highborn character. She possesses powers almost kind of of a witch herself, Dorothy, and she is basically the protector of the realm of Oz. So in this episode, or issue, I should say, of Oz, which is called Tablet of Destinies, she is trying to protect Oz from the Tablet of Destinies. So what is her name? It is the powerful witch, Morlana. So Morlana's trying to use the Tablet of Destinies basically to destroy Oz. She kidnaps Glinda, who is the good witch, just kidnaps her mind and so forth, and then uses Glinda trying to basically to not only destroy Oz, but to also destroy Dorothy and all of her pals and so forth. And it's kind of a battle and then ensues or whatever. And I can't tell you, obviously, what happens. You'd have to buy the issue to find out. But again, this to me is a great standalone story, a great place to get started with Oz. If you've never read anything Oz before, you can certainly start with this. To give you a little bit of background on Morlana is basically one of the first witches of Oz. So before there was the Wicked Witch of the West, before there was the Wicked Witch of the East, Glinda and Adorast and so forth, there was Morlana and so forth. So again, she is basically trying to destroy Oz. If you're interested in any of these issues, if you're interested in multiple copies because you like all the covers and you want to read the story, all you have to do is put New Release 1 or NR1, cover A, cover B, cover C. Please indicate which covers that you would like. Please also indicate whether you'd like to have them signed. Again, you can get them signed by Joe. Joe has contributed on story, as well as basically starting Zenescope back in 2005. Joe is the reason why we're here, why we all have jobs here too as well. So again, please indicate what book you want to get, or multiple books, and then also please indicate what covers you would like. You can buy multiple issues. You can buy 2 of each. Say you want to get one graded. Maybe you want to get one signed by Ivan Tao when you see him, and you're actually going to get it graded afterward, so it'll be sealed in a case. But then you'd also like to keep one raw so that way you can read it at your leisure, read it again, that type of thing. So please indicate what books you'd like to buy and how many of each. And I can see right there, it looks like quite a few people are buying New Release number 1. So again, it's $5.99. Again, it's oversized. So if you're interested in that, just put NR1 and please indicate what cover and whether you'd like to have it signed. All right, let's get to New Release number 2. New Release number 2 is going to be our Robin Hood, the Infinite War. Robin Hood Infinite War. So first and foremost, for those of you that have never read anything Robin Hood, our Robin Hood is not necessarily a steal from the rich, give to the poor kind of gal. She is more of like a female Punisher. She is more of a like vengeance and so forth, almost like a female Batman, I would say, that type of character. She is the protector of Earth, along with other characters and so forth that will help her do so. Our Robin Hood is absolutely badass. So I'll start with that. Let's talk a little bit about the covers before we talk about this individual story. So Robin Hood cover A is once again by Igor Vitorino, if you're interested in that. Again, the book is also a $5.99. It is also oversized. Cover B is by Marco Santucci. Cover C is by Josh Burns. Big fan of that one. I'm a huge fan of Josh Burns in general. And then cover D is by Edgar Salazar, also absolutely badass. And as you can see on cover D, there's actually the Black Knight there. So the Black Knight's actually going to give Robin a hand in this single issue. So to get a little bit more of what goes on in the Infinite War, it's basically Robin Hood trying to battle, I don't want to call him like Father. He's like Father Time. Does the guy really have a name? He's basically Time.
He's Father Time.
He's Father Time?
Old Johnny Stopwatch.
Old Johnny Stopwatch. Oh, dude, you know what I forgot to mention something about the Oz or whatever. I don't know if you caught. Did you read it?
Yeah, I did.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to it when we after we go to New Release number 2. So New Release number 2 again takes Robin Hood, Black Knight, Sky too as well, basically battling Father Time. For some reason, Father Time can't kill Robin Hood based on the powers that she possesses. So again, kind of story goes from there. I don't want to give away too much of the ending. Don't want to give away too much of what happens in the story. But again, if you like Robin Hood, happens to be, I don't know, is she our most popular character anymore now? It seems like
Karas are pretty close.
All right, it seems like Karas is kind of taking the mantle. All right,
I will say I haven't done my final counts for the beach battle, but Robin was kicking butt when I did my counts on Friday.
So Robin's winning the beach thing, but she lost the Zennies.
Yes.
All right, so that could be kind of a.
But I didn't do my counts from over the weekend yet. So.
That could be a moral victory right there for Robin to come back after losing the Zennies to Karas. Robin Hood could seek a victory elsewhere. All right. So again, if you're interested in any of these copies, again, you can get them signed by Joe. Joe is the writer on this one. Again, Joe can pretty much sign everything that we do, but he happens to have written this issue. The signatures are free. The book itself is $5.99. If you want multiple covers, please indicate that. If you'd like to have your book signed by the writer again, which is Joe, Joe will also sign it for free. Dude, so can we put the Oz Tablet of Destinies back up? So I don't know if you saw this, but dude, there is a monk by the name of Candulus.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and he is an all-wise, all-knowing monk.
Well.
And this seems like a plant by David Wall. And I feel like this is
another book.
So I feel like I don't know if this monk is me, but it is Candulus. All right, dude. And Candulus is spelled with a K. All right, and then Ndylus. It's not Candulus.
It's not Candylus. Well, right, because there's already a unicorn in Oz named Candylus.
No, he's Condi. He's Condi,
okay.
the unicorn. I think it's Kond, or maybe he's Condi. Maybe he's Condylus with a K.
Maybe. So we got to
So
differentiate.
I don't know if I'm a monk or I'm a unicorn or I'm both.
Can you pull it up? And I'll show it on the screen?
I will. Yes, let's do that. So there's the monk right there. He's on this page. Okay. And he looks nothing like me, although he is a handsome devil, and apparently he's all knowing. He's an all knowing monk. All right.
Well, there you go.
I don't see why this can't be. All right, David. If it's me, I thank you, sir. If it's not, I apologize for trying to take credit for something that's not me at all. All right, let's rock on, dude. Let's go to the Monster Hunter Survival Guide bundle. So in this one, you're getting actually 2 graphic novels. The first one is the John Paul. What do you got, Darryl? I'm sorry.
The second one, the Monster Hunter Survivor Guide prose novel, isn't a fully graphic novel. It's like a mixture between a real book, but then it's got illustrations in it. Yeah, so it's basically it's like a Monster Hunter. What you would do in case you ran into a ghoul. What you would do in case you ran into a goblin or a spirit or what have you. It is a Monster Hunter survival guide. It is helping you survive running into these beasts and so on and so forth. So again, like Alex said, it's not necessarily a graphic novel. It's more of what do you call it? A prose novel? So I would call it a book, but
Gotcha.
that's the fancy terminology for it. Is
Gotcha.
A prose novel.
Gotcha. So it's a prose novel. So it's helping you battle or recover from, or what you would do if you ran into these characters in your world and so forth. So again, our Monster Hunter Survival Guide is actually a little bit older. It is from, let's take a look at this bad boy. Back in 2011. So I'm a big fan. You're getting both of these graphic novels. If you bought the Monster Hunter Survival Guide normally in a comic shop, it'd be $12.99. So here we're giving you both for $15 and so forth. And then the Monster Hunter's case file is basically just an individual story where it's based on Chupacabra and so forth. So again, you're getting individual tales of what you would do if you ran into these monsters and so forth. All right. So again, you're getting both for $15. If you're interested in that, just put graphic novel 1. It is the set. If you're interested in buying either one of these separately, just shoot me an email or shoot us an email at vcons at Zenescope. And possibly what we can do is maybe we can just half the 15, do them for $7.50 each or something like that, and give you a deal on either one if you're just looking to buy one instead of the bundle. Obviously, the bundle is probably a better deal. You're getting both for $15. But if you're interested in just one or the other, you can certainly do that. All right, let's go to our graphic novel deal number 2. It's going to be Gretel and it's going to be Jasmine. Now, these are both standalone stories. So let's focus on Jasmine first because that happens to be on the left-hand side. I kind of tend to go left to right. So first of all, Jasmine, Crown of Kings is written by Howard Mackey. For those of you that have never met Howard Mackey at a convention, he is just an absolutely dynamite gentleman. Howard Mackey did Danny Ketch's version of Ghost Rider. He's written a ton of other things. You would want to look him up. Howard Mackey. He has written for other major publishers besides ourselves. Would you call us a major publisher? I'd say we're a semi-major. Let's go with semi-major publisher. Anyway, Howard Mackey is a phenomenal writer. I happened to meet the gentleman up in Boston one time. He was at a convention. He was at the convention that we were doing. I brought a bunch of Jasmine issue number 1s to that convention. He happened to walk over to the booth and he was like, "Hey, I'm getting all these people that are bringing over single issues to get them signed." He's like, "I wanted to say thank you for that." And I was like, "Did you get any comps of the issue?" He's like, "No, I didn't get any yet." So I hooked him up with that. Next thing you know, he brought over his wife and we were, again, having a great conversation. If you never met Howard Mackey, he's just an absolutely delightful gentleman. So to tell you a little bit about the book itself, no, I'm going to be honest with you. I really dig your description on Jasmine, but I'll throw mine out there unless you want to take it away, sir. Go ahead, do it. I love your pitch, dude. Are you coming up here?
Yeah, I'll come up.
Come on up here, dude. Right. Hold on, we got Noah Mitchell. Hold on. And now taking over is the Noah Mitchell. All right.
Oh, I guess I should probably bop this down here, huh?
What do you got?
Let me do a little bit of this. Let me do a little bit of that.
Oh, so you can go to the camera.
Damn, look
Look
that.
At you, dude.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't
it on the DL. All right. So basically, I'll keep it short and sweet. But essentially, rather than Aladdin stealing the lamp, it's Jasmine. She's tricked into stealing it, and when she touches the lamp, she actually gets sucked inside and becomes a genie herself. So now anybody who controls the lamp controls Jasmine, and they'll have her do horrible things. Jasmine, kill those kids. Jasmine, destroy that town. Jasmine, commit tax fraud. You name it. But eventually, after hundreds and hundreds of years of being at the mercy of whoever is controlling the lamp, Jasmine finally breaks free, thanks to our hero, Sky Mathers in Grimm Fairy Tales.
That's right.
And now, for the first time in years, she has the power of a genie herself. And she says, you know what? I'm going to use these powers to do some good. I feel like I've got some making up to do. You know, people made me do a lot of horrible things. I really didn't have control or choice in the matter. So you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to try and redeem myself a little bit.
She's got her magic carpet. She's got her flaming sword.
Yep. So you got all those key elements of, you know, the traditional like genie, djinn, folklore in there as well. And in traditional Zenescope fashion, we pull from a lot of other elements of folklore and fantasy and pre-existing story, that type of stuff.
I'm just laughing at Stephen Posler over here who said, let's see how good he is at telling.
Stephen,
let me tell you something. Noah is a better salesman than Jay right here, especially when it comes to graphic novels.
Well, we'll see. If you pick up Jasmine, that's why. But one of my favorite characters. I would definitely put her up there in like the pantheon of Zenescope's,
I agree.
Main female heroines.
I agree.
I put her up there with Gretel, who we'll be talking about in a little bit. I put her up there with Mystere. I put her up there with Van Helsing and Robin Hood. So
no mention of Karis, huh?
No, listen, nothing against Karis, but it's just like in terms of standalone story, carrying your own book. You know, Karis to me is much more. After No Tomorrow, she becomes much more of a crypt keeper type character.
She is. She's more like almost like doing good by taking out evil.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a protagonist in the sense that she is the character that we're following. But, she more so makes appearances in, more recently she's been a character in this, Grim End of Time story arc, kind of helping, the characters and the heroes fight Father Time. When we did our Cthulhu story arc before, she was involved a lot with the old gods and H.P. Lovecraft and that type of stuff. So she makes minor appearances, but compared to somebody like Jasmine, who is like, all right, you got your own title. It's not like there's a book that's just called Karis. There's a book that's just called Jasmine. So Jasmine. I'll leave it at that.
All right. Good work out of you, Noah. All right. So that is Jasmine. If you're interested in buying Jasmine, we're offering it in a bundle. We're going to offer it with Gretel. Gretel also happens to be one of my favorite characters too, as well. Hashtag I'm a Karis guy. Don't get crazy, but Gretel is probably one of my second favorite, if not my third favorite. So in our version of Gretel, you want to put the graphic back up with the novels. So in our version of Gretel, you're getting Gretel is basically taken by a witch when she's very young. She and her brother Hansel are both captured by this witch. They are starved. She is forced to eat the part of her brother, Hansel. She eventually does get free. She does eat the heart of the witch that captures her in the first place. In so doing, she is gaining their powers of the witches, the hearts of basically of the witches that she eats their hearts of. So she is good in that she is ridding the world of these witches who are doing evil things to children, to basically everyone on the earth and so forth. But she's twisted in the fact that she's eating their hearts and so forth. So our version of Gretel, definitely absolutely badass. I'm a big fan of Gretel. If you've never read Jasmine or Gretel or either one of those, I highly recommend both. If you're looking for either one, just in a standalone or something like that, again, shoot us an email and we'll break them out. We'll sell them to you individually for $15. But if you're looking for graphic novel deal number 2, you're getting both of these for $30. So again, Jasmine, Crown of Kings, written by Howard Mackey, and then Gretel, which happens to be written by Ben Mears. If you're not familiar with Ben Mears actually did Hellraiser back in the day. He did Hellraiser in comic form and so forth. Big fan of Ben. I met him at a convention way back when. I'm trying to think it was either a San Diego or it was a New York where I met Ben. But again, big fan of his writing too as well. So if you're interested in the standalone bundle, put graphic novel number 2. And once again, you can have these both signed by Joe. Joe can sign every single thing that we do for free. If you're interested in that bundle, please put graphic novel deal number 2 and please indicate whether you'd like to have it signed. All right, let's rock on, dude. No, first of all, I thought that was fantastic.
Oh,
all right,
dude.
That
was a good idea.
I like your pitch when it comes to graphic novels, dude. You're much more.
Hold on.
There's certain graphic novels that Noah sells better than I do. What do you got?
Just looked at your labels for these books.
Listen,
for the books?
Everybody have the same access to the spreadsheet as I did.
What do you got?
I know, but I just looked at them. Jason, you're going to be mad. It's fine.
Is it okay?
Well, it's fine. It'll do the job.
Graphic novel number deal number 2?
No, not
You'll see once we start going down and doing
okay. Oh, for the books.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to give you some.
I know.
Or did I?
This will be the lesson for the future.
Oh no! Oh no! What have you done, Noah? All right, let's rock it out, dude. Let's get to everybody's favorite part of the store of the part. Gary, once again, trying to buy the print. No, you may not do that. Oh, there's the Prince. What up, Prince? Did you see the Prince?
I see him.
All right. Doesn't seem like you want to acknowledge the Prince there, Alex.
I don't think my microphone.
Does she have a microphone over there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Oh, is my camera on?
Yeah, I mean it's not on. I can turn it.
I don't want to be on.
Oh, come on!
I look a hot
Show
mess
your hubby.
today.
Show your hubby. All right. Anyway, he sees you every day. He sees you every day. All right, let's rock on. Let's go to the in-store. The in-store is going to be Grimm Fairy Tales 99. It is cover G. So if you're interested in the in-store, again, it's $40. Reason why $40 we feel is an absolute steal is the book is a 99 print run. It happens to be, is this a topless completely or is it like
it is completely topless.
It is a completely topless. So you're getting a topless cover here for $40. If you've never bought any of our topless covers, I can tell you right now, I don't think we've ever done topless covers for less than 50. I mean, we've done some sheer stuff here and there, maybe for lower, but a completely topless for 40. Obviously, if you're into that stuff or you're not into that stuff, I'm seeing a bunch of people grabbing this bad boy. And rightly so. Again, for $40 for a 99 print run, again, completely topless. The book itself is Grimm Fairy Tales 99. One quick tidbit, Grimm Fairy Tales 99 and Oz Tablet of Destinies actually come out in stores tomorrow, Wednesday. So if you're looking to buy any of those individual books, if you didn't buy them already here in the stream, the Oz, if you're looking to buy Grimm 99, it should be out in your local comic shop tomorrow. As long as they're buying directly from us. All right. They have to be buying directly from us. I don't know if is Filbo on Grimm 99? Are they distributing that for us?
So.
All right. So then, it's a possibility it could be everywhere. All right. Double check with your store, though, before you go. I don't want you to travel all that distance or whatever. And then you get there and they're like, we don't have any Zenescope books for you. But if you do travel to your local comic shop and they don't have books, let me know. Shoot me an email, jkendeals@Zenescope, and I will make sure they get our books going forward. So that way we're contacting them. I think I signed like 3 more comic shops today. I'm dealing with Golden Apple. They're buying directly with us. Zia Comics in New Mexico, they're buying directly from us. I'm trying to think of another shop too as well. that just said they were going to be starting buying comics from us directly too as well. But anyway, looking forward to it. I can't get enough shops. Can't get enough of the phone calls. I'm really meeting a lot of new people, which I absolutely dig. So again, if you're interested in store, again, $40 on that. The cover is by Sanju Naveen. All right, let's rock out, Noah. What do you got?
I'm not ready.
What do you got? Oh, you're not ready? I'm sorry. All right, let me give Alex a little bit of time. So Noah, I don't know if you know this, but the world champions are playing on Thursday night.
Oh yes,
yes, they are. All right.
I drive on the highway today. They had a big sign. It was a countdown. It said 2 days, X number of hours, X number of minutes until kickoff.
So they are playing the Dallas Cowboys, a very disliked rival, the Dallas Cowboys, who just traded one Micah Parsons to Green Bay. So let me get on my soapbox for a second here. Alex, are you ready? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready.
But if you want to be on a soapbox about how much the Cowboys suck, I will fully support that.
Well, let's get on a soapbox first and foremost why I think this is one of the worst trades in the history of the NFL. All right. When you get a franchise player like Micah Parsons who gets 15 sacks a year, you don't let that player go. Not only did Dallas steal Micah Parsons, they got him around pick 12 or 13. So he was drafted late in the first round. If that draft was redone, Micah Parsons would probably be the number 1, if not the number 2 pick overall. We do Vicente. I couldn't agree with you more. What do you got, darling?
For the VIP event, we have a Eagles Super Bowl cover.
Oh, Vicente, you need to come to the VIP event, dude. Because I can tell you right now, we're doing a brand new Eagles Super Bowl cover. There it is right there. Philly, and Vicente, I know you're in the area, sir. All right. I've met you numerous times wearing your Eagle gear. All right. Philly VIP event, Drax Cal, Sonia Modis, Coco Aspen, Anthony Spay, Eric Basaldoa, and we just added on Keith Garvey. Off the chain. Okay, dude. Joe Brusha, David Wall, Noah Mitchell, the visionary. All right. You even get to meet me. You get to meet Alex too as well. All right. Alex can't hide behind her not wanting to be on camera.
I'll make sure I look like a person that day.
All right. Good work out of you, Alex. So again, our VIP event, that is going to be Friday the 12th. We're going to have that actually here at the office. I think the festivities kick off around 4 is like a sign-in type of something. And then 6 o'clock is when we actually start. But you can get here as early as 4 if you'd like.
4 to 6 is VIPs only. 6 p.m. it opens to the public.
Oh, okay. So
I thought it would be easier to welcome more people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
People out.
That makes sense. So 4 to 6 would be VIPs only, and then after that we'll kind of open it up to the public. We're going to see if we can get some regulars to come in, show them some of our books, that kind of thing. Interact with the public, should be a lot of fun. And then on Saturday will be the event itself. That will be at the Center for Agriculture and Design down in Philly. Did I say architecture?
You said agriculture.
I did? Did I really?
You did.
That's a good one. I like that one.
I do
the
like
Center for Agriculture.
He does. Vicente does have his, he has his ticket.
So architecture and design, thank you, Alex. That'll be from 10 to 5. That's free drinks, free food all day, all night. We're going to be rocking it out. We're going to do a little after party too as well. Stay tuned for more information on that.
I have information on the after party.
Do it. Let's rock it.
It's called Bar Lee.
Bar Lee?
In Chinatown. It's literally 4 minutes away. It's the only sports bar in Chinatown. And their food reviews are phenomenal. So I'm excited because I like to eat.
So it's going to be like it's not a sit down though. We're doing
No. We got some finger foods, open bar.
Around. We'll do some games or something.
I got some tabletop games, some stuff. I got some stuff planned.
Alex got it planned. We're going to be rocking it out. We got a special surprise beer at the event. One Noah Mitchell got in Harrisburg. All right. We're going to be rocking out some Zenoscope beer at the event too as well. All right.
I feel like a bootlegger, like running that down the county line, shop full of alcohol.
No, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right, dude.
The people need the beer.
Look, sometimes you go to the bathroom in a ladies' bathroom in California at the Hyatt, and sometimes you bootleg beer.
Oh,
all right.
Such as comic book publishing.
Such as comic book publishing and comic book adventures. All right, let's leave it at that. Let's rock on. Let's go to the bronze book. It's going to be by Igor Vitorino. But bam, this is Stars. Now I can see sort of where this might be going. And it's just Stars. So we're going to go with Stars as the code. The book itself is Island Tablet of Destinies. It is cover G as in go birds, go birds. All right. The book is $10. If you're interested in that bad boy, just put it into the notes. We're going to try and limit it to only so many people. I see sexy calves or comforting calves grabbing it. I'm seeing sexy legs grabbing it as well. So if you're interested in stars, this is not part of any pack. In fact, actually, we do have a pack, but that's towards the very latter part of it. There'll be some topless covers you'll see later. But anyway, we have done in-store, and now we are doing stars. Stars is $10. This is our September bronze retailer. For those of you that thought we were going to do away with these, we are not. We are going to keep on going with our bronze, silver, gold, platinum books through the rest of this year, and I believe into 2026.
So yeah, we're just going to change the name.
We're just going to change the
But
name.
we didn't want to for this year because some people are
Right. That's okay with that.
Which understandably
so we're still keeping our diamond retailers, but obviously diamond is no longer our distributor. We are. I'm not going to get into any feuds that we have going on with diamond. Anyway, they're not good. All right, let's rock on. This is stars number. Forget it for $10 if you're interested in that bad boy. Just put it into the notes. Claim stars. That works. Stars. Steve Shank, thank you so much. Gary, we got you covered. Gary, thanks so much for waiting on the print.
Sure.
Deb. So Deb, you know what I got to ask you, Deb, on a side note. Deb, did you get your coin and your metal card that I had set aside for you? Because if you did, I literally pulled them myself and I have them sitting on a table down there, and I'm hoping that you got the right thing. If you didn't get that order yet, then let me know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check it when we get out of here, Deb, but I want to make sure that you got, and then looks like we got everybody covered for stars. We're good to go. Let's rock on. Let's go to the second book, which is going to be our silver level. This is Astros. As in Houston Astros? As in cheaters?
I don't know. It's just Astros. I don't think there's anything else.
All right, because I don't know if you know this, Noah, but there was kind of a scandal with the Houston Astros.
Having stuff, taped to.
Yeah, they were. Well, for the 1 year, they were actually beating on drums, or beating on a trash can lid. It was 1 for a fastball, 2 for a breaking ball, and then the following year they got a little smarter and actually put microphones on their chest to buzz them when a fastball was coming and twice for a breaking ball. We're not fans of the Astros. No. Just so I just want to make that clear. For those of you that out there that are fans of the Astros who may not be cheating or may still be cheating, I'm sorry, but I hate your team. Okay. They deprived the Phillies of one of their World Series and don't like them. All right. Again, so this is our diamond silver level. This is a cover by Sonia Modis. Big fan, huge fan. Coco Aspen. If you get this bad boy, I don't know how we're going to be able to get it to him fast enough to get it to the VIP event. That would be so. If you want to get this signed, well, let's say we're going to have it at the event. Yeah, we are. But if you want to buy it here, I would say go ahead and grab it. Let's do it. It's going to be odds. Tablet of Destinies. Again, cover H as in Go Birds. Covered by Sonia Modis. Coco. I don't know what. It could be the dog on the Jetsons. Oh, so we could go Star. Is Stars a dog too as well?
No.
Is that a Stars? Is there a dog?
Could be like the stars in the sky. We do like those.
Stars. All right, let's rock on, dude.
Noah was trying to rage bait us.
He's trying to mess with us a little bit. I like that though. I like a little, I like a little Woody Woodpecker. I like a little holla. Every once in a while, Holly gives me a little and I like it. I got to be honest with you. Scott, we saw your shirt. Really awesome work out of you, sir. I'm going to keep that on the DL until the VIP event. So, Deb, I don't know if you answered me. Deb, did you get your order with the metal card and the? Oh, okay. So, all right, VCon order, which I just received. I have not received the physical. Oh, she hasn't got it yet. All right. So if it's already on the way, Deb, that makes me wonder what they pulled for you as far as this metal card and this coin. But if you don't get the right things, don't worry about it. I will take care of you with a different order or something like that. I'll make sure I throw in the right things. But if they do pull the right things, that's going to be a minor miracle. It's going to be awesome because I think you would have had to go into a deep, dark place to find the one coin. Would have been tough to find. Anyway, so that's Astros. If you're interested in that, you're seeing a bunch of people grabbing that. Carol Sexy Legs, whole bunch of people, John Potton, Gary Squared, I should say. Thanks so much for grabbing that. Again, that book is $20. If you're interested in that, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. Let's rock on. Let's go to our gold level book, which is the Spurs. See, I like the Spurs though. Like Spurs to me, I feel like they're is this like a whole Texas theme that you got going on here? Like a Astros star.
I think I just did it at random. I think I just came up with a couple of words and threw them all in there.
So I can tell you right now, if I could be a fan of a basketball team, it might be the Spurs. Because the Sixers are a classless organization. And I say that with all my heart, knowing that I went to the parade in 1983, all right, and I was a huge Sixer fan, I would say up until, I don't know, probably about a year ago, 2 years ago, I've disowned the Sixers. I refuse to watch the Sixer game. I refuse to go to a Sixer game. I refuse to put money towards that organization that has traded some of the greatest players they will ever see and done so horribly. Burner accounts, bad drafting, I refuse. I refuse to put any money in the Sixers basket. All right, so again, this is Oz, Tablet of Destinies. It is cover I, as in Go Birds. The book itself is our diamond gold level book. It is a 150 print run, hence that's why it's $40. It is what we would call our lace version or our lingerie version of that book. Again, it's a 150 print run, hence that's why it's $40. Listen here, Pritz. I was a 4-4 fan before you were born. All right, dude. So no, I'm not a fan of the Sixers. All right, dude. Sixers are a classless organization. If you want to get into this debate with me, come on down here and we'll talk some Sixers.
Know anything about basketball?
He
literally knows nothing.
Pritz, you are not a fan of the Sixers either. You've just been outed by your fiance, dude. You know nothing. All right, dude.
I don't think he even knows how basketball works.
They dribble the ball in basketball, Pritz. He does know how to order Chinese food without you, though.
He does. He's really good at that. He will never live that down.
He knows how to do that one. No, Alex, you're never letting that one down. Or Pritz, I should say. All right, so that is Spurs. If you're interested in Spurs, put Spurs in the notes and rock it out. So let's go with. I shudder to think what it's going to be called. Oh, Noah, you're all bad, sir. All right, we got the Dallas Stars, the hockey team. We got the San Antonio Spurs, the basketball team, and you went with Cowboys. Really? You're going to make me say that hated name?
You could say Cowboys suck.
We could say Cowpokes. All right.
This is just
so
Cowboys. John Wayne was a Cowboy.
If you want to put idiots as the code to get this book, all right. If you want to put idiots, or you want to put, say, haven't done anything in the last 30 years, completely irrelevant team. I mean, if you want to put all that into the notes, you certainly can. You could put Jerry Jones is an idiot and I don't want him as my GM anymore. If you're a Cowboys fan, there's numerous things you could really call the Cowboys. There's how about no longer own Micah Parsons? How about Dak is a choke? What do you got?
Said they're going to lose on Thursday.
Oh, they're going to lose on Thursday. Not only are they going to lose on Thursday, but they get to watch us hang the banner, which I think is awesome.
I do love that.
That is, I tell you right now, because I feel like the schedule setters could have really put an epic game on this night. It could have been Eagles Detroit. It could have been Eagles Washington, who they also play. I'm trying to think of the other teams. There's some really, really good teams, not like the Cowboys. There's some really good teams on their schedule this year. So they could have set it up where it would have been, an off-the-chain first week for the Eagles. But we're playing the Cowpokes. You can only play who you can play. All right, let's rock on. Again, $75 for that book. It is a 75 print run. It is Oz, Tablet of Destinies, cover J as in Go Birds. It is by Sonia Modis, Coco Aspen. That is our September platinum retailer. This is a fully topless Sonia Modis. And again, once again, it is $75 for that. Apparently Noah's got a little Texas theme going on, and we are rocking it for you, Noah. Noah, I appreciate it. I like it. It's good work out of you. Good work out of Noah. All right, let's rock on. Let's go to the print. Gary, now's the time to get the print. Gary, I'm talking to you out there. Yes, your Cowboys are going down on Thursday night. All right, the print is $20. It is a 20 print run. It is covered by Sonia Modis. You saw this earlier. It is an 11 by 17. It is going to have the Silver Moon Collectibles logo on the print itself. Again, our prints basically are 11 by 17. Let me see if I can hold you up a print so you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is not a book. It's an actual print. It's going to be this size, an 11 by 17 that you see right there. Again, a cover by Sonia Modest, not this cover. It's going to be the one that you see to your right there. So again, this is our exclusive art print. It is a 20 print run. There's only 20 made of this print. So if you're interested in that print, please make sure you go ahead and grab it now. They don't last that long. Frank, we can hook you up with a print. Dan, we got you covered for the print. Thanks so much. Gary, you got Gary covered for the print too as well. We did put Gary on the print. All right, let's rock on. Let's go to our special pack. So our special pack is going to be 3 Z-rated books. I happen to pick out a couple of Paul Greens. I'm a big fan of Paul Green. The books themselves are Wonderland, Child of Madness, issue 3, cover Q as in Quince. Then you're also getting Cinderella, Murder for All Seasons. That is cover S. And then you're also getting Oswald, the Emerald City 2, cover F. These are all books that were $100 on our web store. They are part of our Collectors Club books from last year. In fact, you're getting the January, February, the March, April, and the May, June. You're getting all 3 of these for $250. If you're interested in that, just put the pack or special pack in the notes. And again, you'll get all 3 of these topless covers for $250, saving yourself about $50 on the pack. We also have a merch item. All right. Our merch item is a couple of coloring books. So we're doing our coloring books. We normally do our coloring books for $12.99. Yep, $12.99 normally. So here you're getting actually both for $15. You're getting that John Royal that you see on the left there. That is a spotlight on John Royal. It has nothing but John Royal covers on the inside. And then our Grimm Fairy Tales Legacy too as well. So I'll tell you a little bit about our Legacy since I told you a little bit about the John Royal. The Legacy actually has covers by Sean Chen, Igor Vitorino, Sheldon Go, John Royal, Michael DePascali, Paul Green, Mike Crome, Martin Caculo, Jamie Tyndall, Sabine Rich, Anthony Spey, Jen Broomall, just to name a few, and many others. Again, if you're not familiar with our coloring books, can we pull that down now so we can kind of show? All right. So this is what you're getting. You're getting basically an ability to color our covers yourself. All right. These are a lot of fun. We call them adult coloring books. There is no nudity in our coloring books, but we have to call them adult because I guess the amount of cleavage, perhaps. They're detailed. Maybe sometimes you get a little like buns action. You get some buns action or whatever on there.
No, they got adult coloring books that have like flowers and shit. It's just because they're more detailed.
I can tell you right now, I let my daughter color these. My daughter's 14. All right. Maybe that's bad parenting on my part. All right. But again, you're getting phenomenal colors or covers, I should say, by phenomenal artists of ours. And you have the ability to color them in any way you choose. Now, Belle's she normally wears a blue outfit, but you could make that red. You can do whatever you want to do, which would be awesome. All right. So again, that is our coloring book bundle, and you're getting both for $15. Again, those are regularly $12.99. I think that's it. No, unless we wanted to mention some stuff coming up. Do we have any? We talked about the VIP event. Do we have anything else in September? Oh yeah, we got September 27th, which is like a comic something day. I'm setting up the shops. So right now I have AA Comics for sure set up. So National Comic Book Day is now. It's not Thursday. No, September. That's the live stream. Oh, that's our live stream. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, put that back up. So we're doing a live stream on Thursday, the 25th of September. That'll be at 6 p.m. That is open for everybody. That will be our September new books. That is our virtual convention. That'll be a stream. That'll be myself, Noah, perhaps Alex. If not Alex, definitely her mom will be joining us for that, which will be a lot of fun. It is open to the public. You can join us on Facebook. You can join us on YouTube. You can join us on Twitch too as well. We'll have new books for September. That'll be like our Pirate Princess themed, Ketchums, all that stuff. Any of the books that we're doing for the month of September, we got a bunch of deals there. We're doing some packs. We'll have some specials too as well. I don't think we have a graphic for September 27th, but I'll talk a little bit more about it if you want to bop that down. So September 27th is a Saturday. We're going to be going out to some local comic shops. I might do a little bit of traveling myself, see if I can go to a shop a little bit further out. But we're going to be doing AA Comics for sure. What we're going to do is we're going to be giving out some free books, talking a little bit about Zenescope. We'll probably have some giveaways. I don't know if it's going to be metal cards, maybe goodie bags, but we'll figure that out when we get all these shops set up. And then also, too, when we figure out how many reps that we have to be able to go out to these shops. Should be a lot of fun. We did this before for Free Comic Book Day. I think Free Comic Book Day, I want to say we did about 7 or 8 shops, which was really awesome.
Might have even been 10. I
yeah,
feel like there were a lot.
It was a lot. It was definitely awesome. We had a ton of fun doing that, going out to these shops, getting the word out, giving out some free books, talking about Zenoscope, doing a little bit of selling. If you want to buy, you can do that too as well. But again, it's more basically just giveaways, our way of giving thanks. Hopefully we're at a shop that's close to you, and maybe you can come out and see us, which would be awesome. Again, if you could pop up the VIP event graphic, that is going to be an open house on that Saturday. So if you want to, or I'm sorry, on that Friday. So if you want to join us from 6 to 8 and you're not a VIP, you can join us on Friday evening. And we're gonna have an open house there. There it is right there. So Friday, September 12th, that's going to be an open house from 6 to 8 p.m. We're going to do some tours of the office, walk around. You can be able to see the studio. You get to be able to see Noah's cool office. I've been prepping my office. I've been cleaning up a little bit, hanging up a few things. I got a few surprises or whatever I want to show, but I'm going to hold off on those until we actually have the VIP event. You get to meet Alex in person. You get to meet Joe too as well. Walk around, meet Chris Cote, meet the entire Zenoscope crew and so forth. Again, that'll be an open house that we're doing on Friday, September 12th. Do we have anything else that we're talking about? All right, I think that's pretty much it. So I want to say again, a huge thank you to Leslie and Chris over at Silver Moon. Thanks so much for doing that. Huge thanks to Elias Chadzudis, my Greek brother from another mother, for putting up originals, putting up comics in their shop and so forth. If you dig Elias Chadzudis, to me, that's a shop is a must that you must go see is Silver Moon. They have a lot of Elias covers that we don't even have, which I'm extremely jealous of, which makes me want to go up there just to take a 5-6 hour trip just to see what they got. Again, I want to thank everybody that jumped in the stream too as well. Bought some product here and there. If you had any questions, I apologize. Will there be a shop in SoCal again? You know what, Werner? That's a good question, dude. I'm going to see if I can set up David Wall. I gotta get a response from David.
He said he would.
He said he would?
When I did the initial email.
Okay, good. So I got a feeling David would probably do, I don't know if he would do SoCal Comics. I have to figure out how far you can go. I know when I set him up before, he did Comic Hero U. It was my main man, Enrique. We've actually done a store stream with them before. He did Comic Hero U, which is in Fullerton, if I'm not mistaken. And so I could set him up with them again, or perhaps a new shop. We'll see. We'll figure that out as we get a little closer to that. Yeah, well then, yeah, if they're close to you, Comic Hero U, then I'll probably do that again, Comic Hero U, because they buy from us left and right, and I'm a huge fan of Enrique. And if we can do some giveaways there, and then also too, I'll probably send giveaways that David can sign too as well at that shop. All right, so again, I want to say a huge thanks to everybody. Dude, it's September, like Noah mentioned earlier, dude. This year is flying by, dude. It is. It's absolutely. Before you know, it's going to be 2026, like Noah mentioned. Football season, dude. Football starts on Thursday, and it starts right here, baby. Right here in the city of brotherly love. We're out, people. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.